Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Good Tarot for our cards of focus, and I have 3 piles prepared for you. This is a general reading. Pick a card. So pile number 1, your card of focus is the 6 of Air. And we're going to use the Witch of the Forest Tarot Magic. Pile number 2, we have the 9 of Earth. And we're going to use a traditional a version of a Rider-Waite. Pile number 3, we have the 2 of Fire. And we're going to use the Wandering Star to dig into that. So feel free to pause and ponder, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1, and our card of focus is the 6 of Air. I love the images in this deck. I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. So we have this ship sailing through the air. It looks like it's sailing in the air, sailing in the water. I'm not really sure what, but you know, we know that the 6 of Air is like the 6 of Swords, right? So it's crossing into calmer waters. It's a card of moving on and having new abundant shores to explore, and you know, there for a level of discovery for you, and you know, it's leaving things behind as well. So it is a rite of passage, okay? So this represents a necessary change in thinking to gain a greater wisdom for you, all right? So however turbulent the waters are at this moment, just trust that if you can create a calm within, that your outer conditions are going to be calm too, okay? We're all conditioned to expect troubles ahead. But when we shift our awareness and we know that we can choose to believe that stepping into the unknown is going to bring you what you truly desire, then that's what we do, right? The 6 of Air is about being in transition to something better, something calmer, something more in alignment, okay? But it is true, it is a card of air, it is a card of thought, it is in the mind, so this really is a necessary change in thinking that is going to allow you to explore distant shores, to travel into unknown realms with some excitement, right? Okay. Ooh, I just love this card today. All right, so we have the Witch of the Forest Tarot Magic, and we're gonna dig into this message because it seems like someone's moving on. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for being here. I really, really appreciate you helping me grow this channel. I'm honored to be with you on your journey, and I'm super, doubly, triply, infinity honored to be able to bring you these messages every day. Okay, please keep in mind they're timeless, and they are general for the collective, so they're not always going to hit. But there might still be a little something in here, a little confirmation for you. Okay. Let's see. Entering a new realm, are ya? Trailblazer. I don't know why I got Trailblazer. All right. Yeah, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So struggle and hardship. All right. Struggle and hardship. This is around your material world foundation, right? Pentacles are of the material world. They're your finances, your material abundance, right? Now, 5s are also breakthroughs. So you're leaving this struggle. You've been struggling. You are leaving it. All right. This perhaps was a perceived safety, a perceived sanctuary, right? This is sort of these church windows behind her. I think it takes a lot of courage to walk away, especially if it's going to cause hardships and struggles. But you are leaving this energy, okay? That's important to know. That you are about to leave this struggle and hardship behind because you are traveling. You're crossing into calmer waters. So as the Sixth of Air says, if you could calm, it can be really hard when you're in the struggle and hardship mode, right? But if we can calm our inner selves, then that becomes, or it influences and affects our outer world. Basically, is what it's saying. In your energy, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, typically this is dishonesty and theft, but it's also a card of strategy. It's also a card of picking up what you can and moving on, right? With that 6, now we have the 7. Okay. So you might be leaving somewhere. The Six of Air talked about changing the way you think about something, and this could definitely be that. Maybe these 2 swords you're leaving behind is an old, swords are the mind. I'm just saying, just go with me here. Maybe you're leaving some old thoughts, processes behind. I don't feel like, so far, I don't feel like this is a card of dishonesty at all. I think it's maybe a little bit of survival mode. Grab what you can and go. Sometimes we can't take everything with us, especially when we're about to embark to these distant shores, right? Keep in mind, this is a Tower moment. It can happen really fast. It can be short. It can, it's swift, right? But it's a realignment for you, which makes a lot of sense because you can't stay in this struggle, right? Something has to change, and that change is within you, right? Shifting the mind, shifting a thought process, and moving on. It's, going to require you to let some things go too, but that's okay, right? It's time to rebuild that tower because it's no longer in alignment with who you are. That foundation that was underneath this tower here, it isn't for you anymore, right? It did its job when it was meant to, and it was in alignment with you at one point, but it's not anymore because you have shifted. You are changing. Cool. It seems like a lot of like, ooh, but it, wow. I say that, oh my gosh, and the 5 of Cups comes out. Okay, it's a card of sorrow and grief, right? If you turn around, there are things over here you haven't even looked at yet, and I do believe that these things here are what you're gonna find when you cross into this other realm. Okay, it's time to move on. You can't stay in the energy that you're in, right? Once again, it's a card of breakthrough. It's breakthrough. 5 of Cups. So you're coming out of this stage of sadness and sorrow. You're coming out of this stage of hardship and struggle. Wow. I honestly did not expect this reading to go this direction. But I like it because it's kind of like cleaning out the junk drawer, right? We keep all the stuff in the junk drawer that we think we might need because we used it maybe once or we needed it maybe once. It's time to clear out the clutter. That's what you're doing. Yes, in your energy, the Chariot, you have overcome some obstacles here. You are moving forward once again. And it is going to take you to this brand new place, this brand new leg of your journey, this new place to explore. There's new abundance across on that distant shore, and it's possible that this is a physical move for you, right? It's possible. quite possible. Under the Tower, you have the Hanged Man. So yeah, another card of karma here. Yeah, so you couldn't keep going in this energy of this Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles. You had to figure out a different approach, right? This is a card of pivot. It's a card of enlightenment. It's a card of understanding why things didn't work out and understanding that when things don't work out, other things do. Okay? There's a reason they say when one door opens, another door closes. That's wonderful, wonderful energy. Wow. Okay, and the Lovers is showing up underneath the Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups there, right? Because you are realigning to your true, authentic self. That's what the Lovers card is about. Okay? It's about getting back to the core of you, getting back to your beliefs, right? Being who you are at your core, and using that as a filter to look at everything in your life, using it when you're, you know, for awe and wonder as you're moving on to these distant shores for discovery and exploration, right? Because it's not just about exploring the shore, it's about exploring the shore in relationship to your authentic self. Okay, I love this for you. Yeah, see, you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that energy. You're leaving hardship and struggle and sorrow behind. Oh. Well. In your energy, we have the Two of Cups with a soulmate connection. So it's possible on this journey, you're going to meet a soulmate. You know, that with the Lover's card together does indicate there is some sort of love connection coming in. Now, that can be a friend. It can be a romantic interest. It can be any kind of relationship, right? It can be two aspects of the self. Whatever it is, it's already woven into the fabric of your life. You know, the two of you already decided. So you're ready, right? You're ready. Maybe you haven't been ready for a while, but you're ready for this person to come into your world, right? And you're going to help each other. I was going to say that they're going to help you, but maybe you're going to help them. Maybe you're being called to a distant shore. That's really, I'm not sure why I said that. Ace of Cups coming out under the Hanged Man. Yeah, this is a new beginning in love and relationships. So maybe this is a relationship reading. I used to do relationship readings on Wednesdays, and it would always turn into something else, right? So I just decided to do general. It seems to me like there is some sort of relationship, karmic relationship coming in here, right? With that new beginning and that Ace of Cups. All right, we have the Nine of Wands coming out with the Wounded Warrior. But, you know, it's a card of resilience, right? You made it. And you're moving on, and you're taking all the wisdoms with you. You're taking everything that you learned, right? This is about creating healthy boundaries. You've learned how to create healthy boundaries, and maybe this was necessary for this relationship to come in. Quite possible. You know, it's about protecting yourself to a certain degree. It's not blocking people out, but it's being able to say no when you want to say no, all right? And taking care of yourself without worrying about what other people are going to think, right? Without feeling guilty that you're putting yourself first for once. We have the King of Cups coming out. So yeah, I think this is your person. All right. Now this can be any gender, right? Just in the tarot, this is a masculine card of a king. But it can be, you know, man, woman, but whoever in the real world. So there's a lot of love and compassion here. There's emotional maturity, which maybe you haven't had before, right? Maybe this is you stepping into this. Like I said, maybe you're here to help this person. That's up to you and your situation. All right, it's going to be a little different for everybody. Yeah. Well, when you meet, it's going to go real fast, right? That night fans the flames. Goes rushing in. It's very tenacious energy too. Very fast moving, passionate, creative, fiery, juicy. You know me, I always say it's juicy. Wands are so juicy. And it's going to be cause for celebration here with the Three of Cups. This is your community, right? These are your besties. This is your support system celebrating with you. All right. Under the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is generational wealth. So there's a lot of really good things waiting for you on that distant shore. So go ahead and make that shift. Change your way of thinking about something and go ahead and move. You know, even if it's pride saying, you know, thinking that you're not quitting, right? You're not quitting. You're merely shifting to a new approach to something. All right. I feel like that's really important for someone. That might be important for me, actually. Yeah. All right. That is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I'll see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, and your card of focus is the Nine of Earth, which, of course, is like the Nine of Pentacles in a traditional deck, right? Isn't that a beautiful card? So yeah, so the nines are a really solitary energy, right? And oftentimes they sort of sacrifice partnerships, relationships, that kind of thing in order to reach what they want. It's a very independent card, right? The Nine of Earth is a card of discipline, right? It's self-reliance. It's understanding your reliable resources. There's a lot of strategy with the Nine of Earth concerning money, investments, and building your material world stability. Okay, there's a lot of restraint and self-control. This card is about putting that final stone in place in your material world foundation. So you know that you can really rely on yourself and the divine, whatever or whoever that is for you in your life, and that you have many tools at your disposal. You're using your resources wisely and solidifying the foundation of your security in the modern world, in the material world. Okay? You are diligent and disciplined. You are focused, and you're completing work that you started a long time ago. Remember, Earth signs, Pentacle signs, is very slow moving energy, but it's slow for a reason, right? Strategy. So you stuck to your program, you stuck to the plan, you trusted the plan, and you trusted that it's unfolding before you exactly as intended, exactly as planned. All right? This isn't a big surprise card. This is a card of hallelujah, I made it. There's some financial independence. There's abundance that wasn't there before. And you did it, and you did it for you. And you did it for your best and highest good. And you didn't let anybody sway you whatsoever. Okay? So congratulations to you on this achievement. All right? I have a version here of the Rider-Waite. And we're going to dig on into this. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I'm honored to be able to bring you these messages every day. They are timeless, and they are general for the collective. So, time to flex that muscle of discernment there, right? It only serves to strengthen your intuition. The more that we strengthen our intuition and we trust our intuition, the more it's available to us, right? All right. You made it. Congratulations. This is your financial independence. This is your independence in the material world, right? You've locked in that foundation. And so, of course, we have the Death card coming up. Because it's a card of transformation. You're done living one way, and now you can begin living another. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, what's happening? It's another card of transformation. You have Judgment, right? Judgment is kind of like having all the benefits of leaving this lifetime and being born again into a new lifetime without actually having to leave, right? So it's a card of awakening. It's a card of transformation. You have 2 cards of transformation here. So this is definitely going to, wow, what? Oh my gosh, you have the Sun coming out as well. Life force and vitality. Like, you made it. It's the brightest card in the deck. You made it. I hope that you are celebrating here. Right? This is where you're meant to be. The Sun's coming out for you. This is an awakening. It's a death and rebirth. It's a transformation and awakening. And it's all out in the open, right? The Sun eliminates any shadows and puts everything in a bright spotlight. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. And under the Death card, we have the Hierophant. Right? So it's a card of tradition. I mean, traditionally, this is sort of governing by a religious group, right? But it's a card of, it can be a card of ancestry, like Akashic records, Akashic halls. It can be ceremony and ritual. It can be institution too, right? It can be societal norms. It can be all those things. I think, though, with this reading, especially with your awakening and everything, that maybe this is a mentor or a teacher coming in, or you are meant to teach what you learned by getting where you went, by achieving this 9 of Earth. Okay, let's keep digging into this, because I do think that this might be you. Or upcoming you. It's not in your energy yet, right? In your energy, you have the Queen of Swords. So perfect, right? Now, the Queen of Swords went through a heck of a lot, right, to get to sit on this throne. She earned the right to sit on this throne. And a lot of it was not good. Hence the sword. There's a lot of fighting, right? A lot of battles. The thing that I like about the Queen of Swords is that, yes, she is sitting here with this sword of truth. She can see the truth from a mile away. She can see a lie from a mile away, and she's not afraid to cut away to get to the truth. Okay? It may appear that she's cold and standoffish and blocking people from coming towards her, blocking the world energies from getting to her, but she's also extending a hand, which means that she hasn't given up on humanity. So neither have you, right? Maybe you had to go cold and detached in order to accomplish this 9 of Earth. But now you can sit on this throne and use your discernment, your intellect, your strategy, your critical thinking, all those things, and yet you're not closed off to the world. She's also sitting above the clouds, right? So there's clarity from where she's sitting. Now, this is in your energy. So you're going to be seeing things from a completely different point of view. You've risen above the struggles of getting to the 9 of Earth. And you sit in truth. Now, I like the queens and all the suits, because they do bring kind of a sense of nurturing, you know. The Tower card. I think we have the Tower card in pile number 1 too. So yeah, it's obviously going to. The 9 of Earth says this is putting the last stone in a new foundation. So of course your old foundation has to go. That just makes sense. Okay, what you're doing now is in alignment with you now. Your old tower doesn't work for you anymore. It's got to go. So that makes sense. That tracks. That's beautiful. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups coming out underneath this Hierophant. So you have a lot of opportunity. You know, that's the thing. When we reach this level of real world stability, right? a sturdy foundation in the material world with our material goods, whatever it is that abundance means for you. It allows us opportunities, right? Opportunities, doors open for us, and then we can explore different places. We can explore opportunities. In your energy, you have the Emperor. There's a lot of wisdom and maturity here, right? Once again, you earned the right to sit on that throne, right? You mastered all the realms of all four kings. You've earned the right to rule your realm. Embrace that. You have accomplished something here, okay? Wow, look at that. And you've brought two aspects. You've brought a feminine and masculine. You've a balanced energy within yourself, an understanding, maturity, logic, wisdom. Oh my goodness, there's so much here going on. Yeah, it's definitely like you're moving into a totally new way of living, and you're leaving the old behind with this Ten of Swords, right? It was hard. The struggle was hard. You probably had a lot of people telling you that it was the wrong thing to do, right? It's going to end a lot of pain for you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now, what I would really love to see here in this reading, besides that Seven of Cups, which, you know, can be, that's of the heart. Cups are of the heart. I want to see a little more heart in this because it feels like you've worked really hard. You've been super disciplined, right? And now we need some other good stuff to come in for you. And we have the Hermit, the Seeker. Okay. I'm sure that you've been doing this all along anyway. This is what one does on a solitary journey, like the Nine of Earth. We go within and we seek. We're the seeker. We're not looking for answers outside of ourselves anymore. We are going within to find understanding and answers about who we are, right? How we tick. But we're asking ourselves. We're no longer looking to the outside world for answers. That is beautiful. And you have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you're walking away. You're walking away from a lot of things that probably aligned for you at one point, made you happy, things you loved, but it's time to go, right? It's time to walk away. These things no longer align with you, and when we can leave those behind, then we have room to expand other things into, right? Now, please be sure to have some gratitude and say thank you to all these cups you're leaving behind, because I'm sure that they meant something to you, or of course they meant something to you. They were in alignment with you at some point. Okay, but things change. Just understand that they were right for you in the moment, and now they're not. Now you have to leave them behind. And this can be people, places, things, whatever. Makes your heart feel really, really good. Oh, wow. What a beautiful, 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 beautiful reading. Okay. Guys, this is like an incredible shift. You did the hard work and you stuck with it because, like I said, these pentacles, this earth, coins, whatever, they're super slow moving, right? Queen of Wands, not surprised. Super self-confident, and very, very independent. Can make a decision for herself, is a trailblazer, is not afraid to take the road less traveled to get to where she wants to go, right? She did it through creativity and passion and that self-confidence. You believed in yourself. That's how you get here, right? Yep. That's how you get here, Queen of Pentacles. You're here right now. You've just crossed a finish line. A huge, huge success here. This is what's coming for you. Queen of Pentacles. Unshakable foundation in the material world. You have made it. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out. I'm glad that you didn't give up. We have the 10 of Wands, laying down burdens. Yeah, you've got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, so endings for you. You're done carrying this huge load. You don't have to anymore. You've reached your 9 of Earth, right? And you don't have to deal with the pain over here. I don't know if you can see, of that 10 of Swords. You don't have to deal with that anymore. You're entering a new realm, period. Entering a new realm, okay? Let's see, I think that's pretty much it. All right, last one I saw. All right, Wheel of Fortune. It's a card of karma and destiny. This is meant for you. So keep that wheel rolling, right? Keep it moving forward. This is for you. Wow, you did not give up. You kept going. And look at where you got. Look at what you did, and look at where you're going. Okay. All right. That is your reading pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I'll see you next time. Welcome pile number 3. And your card of focus is the 2 of Fire, which I absolutely love. Good, she's riding this giraffe who's holding this lantern. It's like a guiding light, right? Let's see if is that clear? Yeah, that's clear. So, yeah, I think this is a beautiful card. So 2 of Fire is like the 2 of Wands, right? It's the planning stages of how you're going to build your world. It's how you want your world to be, how you want to live in it, how you want it to feel, taste, smell, right? All of the sensory things, because this is a world that's going to reflect you. So yeah, this is the creative planning for the future. This is mapping your progress, and it's trusting in the unknown. It's considered spirit-inspired ambition, but it's really about you at your core, right? This is about you, building your world for you, for your best and highest good. So whenever you can't see how your dreams are coalescing into a form, you can always trust in the process of co-creation. And that's going to allow you to engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new, envisioning the thing that you want, envisioning your world the way that you want to build it. I love this for you. Okay? You've already started to make progress, and soon enough, your passion is going to attract that perfect situation for you, right? The light of spirit, which the giraffe is carrying, right? I also like to think of it as sort of life force energy, that kind of thing, but it's whatever it is for you, whatever your guiding light is. It helps you to see your way and to feel when the universe is aligning to bring you what you need. I love that this card talks about progress, because I think oftentimes we forget that aspect of building our own world, right? We put it out there, we do the work, but we don't really talk about our progress. We talk about the beginning and we talk about the end when it's completed, but we kind of miss some of the good, juicy, creative stuff in the middle, right? I like that. I like it. All right. Well, of course, I have the Wandering Star, right? Speaking of the our guiding light within. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. So happy to be with you on your journey, and I'm happy to have you with me on mine. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'm hopefully going to keep going with this. It hasn't been, I'm not sure. I think I started June last year, so I'd like to at least finish a year and see what's going to happen. I really like doing this, you guys, and I'm super honored to be able to bring you these readings. Okay. I hope you're all well. Hope you're doing well out there. This is a timeless reading, and it's general, so take it as it resonates. And, yeah, feel free to share with your bestie if it reminds you of them. Let's get into this world building. I am loving this world building for you. because it's attracting something to you, okay? It's bringing something to you. And yes, we have the Four of Wands. Creativity, right? Two of Fire is all about building your world in a very creative way. It's a card of union, okay? It's a card of freedom. This is a milestone marker, the Four of Wands. It's a celebratory card. It's a party card. You're meant to step into the energy of celebration before it actually arrives, right? Because it's going to help it bring that last little distance to you. Yay. In your energy, look at that. We have the Ace of Cups. This is new beginnings. This is relationships. This is love. So perhaps this Four of Wands milestone marker could be that someone's coming in. Okay, it's quite possible. What a beautiful card. All right, so lots of love, lots of new beginnings in love, heartfelt, of the heart. What? And you have the Knight of Cups bringing in a proposal, an offer. It could be a quest, new prospects, good news, fun, magic. Okay. Wow. You know, it's interesting. Pile number 2, I was like, wait, I'm waiting to see some more cups come in for you. And then here we are, pile number 3, and it's just like blammo, right? You're building your world the way that you want it. You're co-creating your world. You're using your creative aspects of yourself. Whoops. Come back. Well, that just flew out, so we're going to take it. Hold on 1 second. My apologies. I had my alarm went off. Yeah, you have the Sun. Came flying out of the deck. Light, life, energy. It's life force energy. I mean, that's the brightest card of the deck. So you are doing something amazing with whatever is coming towards you. Yeah, it is cause for celebration. That's for sure. Oh, you have a double tap. It's a Two of Wands. That is the Two of Fire. This is about building your world. This is in your energy. So you are absolutely doing this. You are opening your heart to new beginnings and new love, new relationships, new friendships, new unions. This is going to feel so much like freedom for you. From what you've been, from how you've been living, from the world you've been living in, all of those things. Wow. Wow. All right, under that Knight of Cups is the Four of Pentacles. So this is also about building a solid foundation in the material world. It's about saving money. It's your stability, right? It's how we interact with money as we're growing it. There's a lot of strategy with this. It's interesting that it's coming out with that Four of Pentacles. Or with that Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. You know what I mean. Oh, I apologize for that truck. I live across from a park, and there's a young kid who just got this big old pickup. I don't even know how he can afford to put gas in it, but oh, he's in and out of that park all day long. And it's really loud, so anyway, under the Sun comes the Magician. You are definitely building. You are world building, right? You've taken action. You have the skills and the power. Right? You're already transmuting energy into material world foundations. This is so amazing. And it coming out underneath the Sun, right? Nothing's hidden. Nothing's hidden. You are building your world. This is absolutely wonderful. And in your energy is the Fool. Yeah. You're building your world and you are going to leap. You've already leaped. You took the risk. You did the leap of faith. You jumped. Everything's going to be okay. And we know that. because of all these amazing cards, right? We have the Sun, we have the Four of Wands with the Freedom, we have the Magician, because you have everything you need to do this, right? And you've got a double tap on the Two of Wands, building your world, right? It's also a card of partnerships, right? So maybe there's someone that is going to come and help you cross this finish line. It's coming towards you fast. With all of this open heart energy, it's really coming towards you fast. And of course, as soon as I said that, we have the Nine of Swords coming out. All right. Okay. So there are some worries. You're having some worries and some sleepless nights about this. Why? It's coming out with your Four of Pentacles. So maybe it is attached to your money, savings, investments, that kind of thing. But it's in your head, right? Sleepless nights. I understand. You've already done, you're already building this world. You already are have begun with new loving relationships. There's still some worry there. I mean, are you worried you're not doing it right? It's all good. There's something about it that is worrisome to you right now. And like I said, I do believe it's in regards to your material world, stability and foundation, but you're going to be okay. I mean, with all of these amazing, you're going to be okay. You're already in a space of trusting, right, with the Fool. You're already trusting, right? So we have the Seven of Swords coming, which is theft, dishonesty, betrayal, that kind of thing. But I really do believe this might be attached to that Nine of Swords. Like you're telling yourself something. It can be an outdated belief system. It can be an outdated thought process around how you're building a world, because guess what? That Two of Fire says you can do it in whatever way you want to do it, right? It is a card of pure creativity. So don't get stuck feeling like you have to do things the way you're supposed to do things, right? You don't have to conform to anybody's plan on how or what your life looks like. That's what I feel like this is about. I'm going to put that over here because I do think this is part of this worry card. Yeah. And the Nine of Wands. That's okay. Wounded warrior. You know, you survived a lot of crap coming at you. And you gained some wisdoms with it. You learned how to set healthy boundaries, which you need in your world that you're building, because it is your world. It's not anybody else's world to come in and tell you how to do it. This is your world. All right? There's a lot of strength with this card. This is beautiful. I love that she has this guiding light over her head, right? She hasn't forgotten about her wishes, dreams, and desires. That's coming out now. That's coming to fruition. That is being manifested. It's being dreamed into life. Breath being, life being breathed into it. Breath. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Breathing life into your creation. That's what you're doing. Don't be afraid. Get out of your head. It's all going to be good, because look, you have the Three of Wands showing up. Now, this is the Three of Wands takes action on the plans that the Two of Wands and the Two of Fire are planning, right? This is action. This is go time. And it's a card, it's fun. Like there's a lot of adventure. It's a card of good luck, but it is a card of action. Look at, she's got her, looks like a little pentacle around her neck even. Her binoculars out. Looking to the future. Looking for the opportunities. Looking at all of the beautiful things that you've created. I love this. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're getting back to a place of balance and harmony with your financial, with your finances, your investments, all that material world abundance, right? So this is good. This was necessary, I think, for this material world foundation to sort of like solidify a little bit more. Excuse me. All right. Let's see what else we have here. What do we got? Yep, Judgment card. So yeah, this is a definite transformation for you. It's a card of awakening. You know, having it, building it and having it the way that you want it, the way that feeds your soul, right? This is for you. This is absolutely amazing. You're having an awakening here. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're building your world the way that you want to. And it may be really unconventional, because typically if you're a creative soul, it is. But I love that you're doing it for you, the way that you want to do it. All right. We do have the World card showing up. So you are completing a cycle. Here, we got to do that. But this completion, this success comes with rewards, right? So you're going to be able to sort of just take a pause and enjoy kind of the fruits of your labor with completing this cycle, right? The planning stage, I believe, is the completion. As you're moving into taking action on what the plans are. You have a plan. You have a plan. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. The Ace of Wands just jumped right out. So another card of new beginnings. This is travel and career. So this probably maybe has something to do with your stability, right? Maybe that's why that Two of Pentacles came out. It's going to help you along. It's going to help you along the way. Regardless, this is really beautiful energy. And you're doing it. You're creating it for you, for your best and highest good, but you're doing it in a very fun and loving way. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. All right, pile number 3, that's your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.